My name is Jeremy Umansky. I'm a chef here in Cleveland, Ohio. So when I get home from work, from cooking all day, I immediately go home, I kiss my daughters and my wife, and I start to cook dinner. My grandmother was a kosher caterer here in Cleveland, so I started cooking at a very young age. Cooked all through my teenage years and eventually went to culinary school. I love food and everything involving it. The study of gastronomy, where our food comes from, how it came to be, how we enjoy it, how we share it with people. This is something that I've devoted my life to. We're in my restaurant, Larder Delicatessen and Bakery, which I own with my business partner, Kenny Scott, and my wife, Allie Laval. We opened here in 2018, and our mission was to create unique local foods that were endemic to our area of America that you wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. We modeled ourselves after a delicatessen you would have found the turn of the last century in New York, in parts of Europe, and that's the type of food we serve here. We focus very intently on Eastern European food with this American influence. I'm very intent on using food that is produced as close to where I'm cooking as possible. Oh, thank you for the beef. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
And to making sure that my food really tells a story about a given time, place, experience that I may be going through as a chef and that my diners can relate to as individuals. The big thing behind the types of food we offer is how we create it. And we use a mold called koji. This is the Japanese mold. It's also used in China and the Koreas and throughout Asia. Responsible for making soy sauce and sake and miso paste. Well, we use it here to make rye bread and pastrami. We use it to make sauerkraut. We use it to make our charcuterie, all of our charcuterie, which is another really big thing that people come here for. We create types of charcuterie that you just don't find other places, with cuts of meat and the types of animals that we're using. And so those are things that people really seek us out for. So for years now, we've made charcuterie. That's a thing that we do. And when you make charcuterie, you need devoted equipment to be able to help you do that. You can, just as people have done for many, many years, hang something in an attic or a basement or a cellar or what have you. But as a chef, I want control. I want to be able to have a consistent product every time I make it. I want it to be just as good as the last batch. I want to be able to work with a product that is essentially set it and forget it. I literally can just focus on my meat and not necessarily what's happening to it as it's drying, as it's curing. Because I know the machine is just handling all those variables for me and I don't have to worry about them. One of the features I really like about the dry ager is how clean and safe it is. It's really fantastic. When you do make charcuterie, you have a lot of safety concerns. And being able to dry that charcuterie in an environment where you don't have those concerns, and you know that various pathogens that can get into your charcuterie are being eliminated, it's really gives a great peace of mind. And that in itself is solely worth the price of the unit. It's a beautiful piece of equipment too, and is a great conversation piece for our diners. And then we can get into some of the more fun things that we do. So when our diners come in and they look in the dining room and they see this beautiful case filled with the meats and the charcuterie that we're making and then feeding to them, it just ties the whole experience in for them. Because a lot of people don't necessarily understand how charcuterie is made, what goes into it. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing better for producing charcuterie than a dry ager.